start with the unboxing. I don't really want to go over too much of going over the kit because there's a few videos on YouTube that do that already, but I want to go over some things that I haven't been able to find on any of the videos that have been uploaded so far, which is the fact that I am 5'8", 130 pounds, and I was mostly curious about how well they can conceal on a small frame body. So I figured with the guarantee they offer and everything, I would give it a shot. I was between this and better holsters, which I might give a shot eventually if this doesn't work out. But as of right now, I am carrying a Q series with my Glock 26, and I've been super happy with this holster. I actually ordered this because I had thought I lost this when I flew to Florida a couple weeks ago, but it turned out I forgot to pack it. And I've been super happy with it, except for the fact that it's been losing retention. Let's go ahead and clear it. But we'll go ahead and open up the box. Yeah, I don't really want to go over everything in the package because there's already a bunch of videos on YouTube that are doing that. Here's your starter kit, instructional video. I've watched enough of these videos that I already know pretty much how to use this thing. I don't really need to go over all that, but you got your regular baseband, your appendix. So the other thing I would like to mention is the videos that have reviewed this kit so far, going through everything in the box, have mentioned that this kit comes with all these extra clips. And I think that these videos have been mentioning that because they were getting this kit free from Alien Gear to review them. I actually paid for this kit. I am not a paid reviewer. But these clips are actually not included. I had to pay an extra, I think, $9.88 to get all the J-clip, C-clip, O-clip, all that. But other than that, I guess they would have given me just like empty slots in the kit if I had bought those. But it was worth the extra $10 to just try them out and have everything. Alright, so first slight to Alien Gear. I had been messing with the retention thing, as I'm sure you guys have seen on other videos, where you take the lock and you turn that, and I was adjusting it both ways and it wasn't doing anything. I wasn't getting the click that I've been seeing on other videos. I realized, I don't know if I can capture this on video, but it looks like Alien Gear in their hurry actually cross-threaded that bolt into the lock nut, and I've been spending the last 10 minutes looking for my Allen keys, but I just remembered that I kept all the parts to my cloak tuck, and luckily it's the same key. So we're going to mess with that for a minute, and hopefully I can get this thing fixed. Okay, I managed to pry that nut out of its little lock hole thing, and put it in a vise and thread the screw through and got it fixed before this little retention system was not getting tight on there. So we're all good to go, but I am going to be contacting Alien Gear about that. That was pretty upsetting. Alright, I finally got that click I was looking for. See, I wasn't getting that before because what had happened, this retaining mechanism on here, because the screw was cross-threaded into the little nut up here, it actually wasn't tightened down over here, and so the retention system is all this little, I think it's rubber, or maybe it's plastic, little plastic piece that can go in and out and hold the trigger guard in place. And because this whole piece was not tightened down. It was just this whole little plastic piece was just moving in place, and I wasn't getting any retention. So we're all fixed now. Yeah, again, that was pretty upsetting to open up my box and first have to start messing with it. Alright guys, I'd like to give a half apology to Alien Gear, because had I actually looked through the box before I started complaining about the retention being cross-threaded, I would have seen that it did come with extra spare Allen screws, and actually I think like 6 extra nuts, which are used in a couple other places, like the little spline attachment for the out of the waistband. And so yeah, I mean, I could have used a spare part instead of taking the time to rethread the screwed up one that came pre-installed. I still am a little upset though that they shipped me a product that wasn't ready to go out of the box. But it is what it is. I got the thing working, and I'm currently wearing the appendix. I've got to say, being as small of a guy as I am, this thing is pretty bulky for an appendix carry, and that's a little bit of a disappointment because this is what I was looking forward to most in the kit. But I honestly am probably most happy with the regular 4.0 in the waistband that it came with. It is a huge improvement over my 3.0, and that might not be a really fair comparison because this is for a VP9 and I am now carrying a 26. But the backing is so much more comfortable, and it just fits better. I'm not honestly a huge fan of regular 430 carrying, but I guess I'm left-handed, so I guess it's like 738, whatever for me. I'm generally not a fan of this carrying in this position because of when you bend over, pressure tends to get tucked behind it, and that's super awkward. So I have to get used to bending with my knees, which is probably a good idea to be doing anyway, for the sake of protecting my back. But appendix is my preferred method, and I might honestly go out and get another one of those Q series, or I might try the Better next. They offer a guarantee as well. I probably will hold on to this Alien Gear. I do love the modularity, if that's a word, of the system, and I can see myself using different methods, which originally I was thinking about purchasing just the appendix and not the starter kit because I figured this would be the only one I would use. But to be honest, it's probably my least favorite, and I think I can get away with how bulky this system is through the winter. But this is a pretty loose fitting shirt, and I like to wear more form-fit things, so I don't think I can get away with this. And I can get away with it in my Q series because it's literally just a trigger guard and a clip, and it works really well, except for the fact that mine cracked. But I would like to try the Better just to have that full coverage, so I can't it can't just fall out. But yeah, so far I actually am finding that this appendix conceals a little bit better cross draw, and it works really well on the back as well. But I do find the regular on the waistband to be more comfortable back here, as well as the well, I guess you have the ability on both. But I actually switched the cant up, and you have notches back here. I moved the bottom one over one, and I actually left this to just give me a little extra cant. I found that helped, and I also didn't realize when I had first tried this that this comes with a large frame clip and a small frame clip, and for whatever reason the Glock 26 is considered a large frame gun, because the smaller clip actually was hard to get on. It does work, but because of the contour over here, it actually pulled out a little bit, which actually might be beneficial to push into your body, even though it's very obviously not what you're supposed to be using, but it does work, and I might play around with that a little bit. I gotta say though, this is so comfortable. And my last little gripe with this kit is the fact that last little gripe is with the sled attachments. I don't see myself ever using this, but you know, if you happen to, this guy right here, when you attach this, the little locking guys over here are a pain to try to lock and unlock in this little space. I guess they did the best they could. I don't see how they could have gotten away with doing it any other way. But that is a pain. Not a big deal to me because I don't plan on using it. And my other gripe is, and again, I don't really see how Alien Gear would have found a way around this anyway, but I would love to use the mount, like the car mount, desk mount, whatever you want to use, where I would use it in the car. I would love to use that. However, you do need the full shell to use that, so I couldn't easily switch from in the waistband to that without having to, you know, take off the trigger guard and put this guy back on. And again, that's not Alien Gear's fault. I don't see how they could have done it any other way. But the spare parts box also came with its own Allen key, so that's also my fault for not looking in the box and wasting the time looking for another Allen key. Yeah. So overall, you know, this kit's super cool. All the options, it would be a great, you know, first choice for someone new to concealed carry, so they could explore all these options and find out what they like best. And you know, after I've been messing with this thing for probably a good 45 minutes to an hour, and there's still things I haven't tried with it. There's so much modularity in this kit. But being a small guy, you know, if you're watching this video because you are also a smaller frame person, I gotta say, unfortunately, I don't see this kit working out for me full time, but I probably will keep it for the times when I can. You know, it's, you know, if we're coming up on the winter here, we're gonna be wearing a jacket. It's gonna work out for things like that, but if I was wearing a, you know, more form-fit t-shirt, this just you can see the shirt, or the pants come out a pretty good bit. And I can work around it with certain clothes, but not with others. So it is what it is. Kit's really cool, super comfortable. It's just bulky. And before I ramble on any further, you know, I've said my piece. Any questions, feel free to comment.